Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. So yeah, I'm Bill from Growatt. I'm excited to welcome you to the Growatt product webinar today. So yeah, we will be exploring our latest products that including solar energy storage and a few amazing functions today. So yeah, it's an exciting time for the energy sector. So especially in the UK, well, renewable energy is becoming incredibly vital. So we hope today's presentation will help you better understand how our Growatt is pushing the boundaries of innovation in this space. So yeah, let's get started. Well, our business is built on a foundation of research, development, and manufacturing excellence. So we provide solutions across the PV string inverters, energy storage system, and the EV chargers, and also some energy management system. So all these products will work together to form a complete ecosystem, whether it's generating clean energy, sorting it for later use, or managing its efficiency. So Growatt has a solution for every customer. Due to the generation consumption mismatch issue of solar system increase the electricity price, solar and storage become the hot topic and future trade. So by storing excess solar protection in the battery, homeowner and entrepreneurs can take control of their energy consumption by maximizing their solar usage for greater electricity savings and energy independence. So today we will show you the commercial products from like 3 kilowatt up to like 50 kilowatt. That's for the small commercial, and also for the biggest commercial, also like 50 to 100 kilowatt. We will just showing at the end. So yeah, the first one, the battery ready solution, which could be invested in advance as a string inverter to lower the upfront costs and add the battery system in the future. So when the customer is affordable or maybe just need it. Well, the battery is modular design, offers flexibility and the future proofing. So you can start with what you need today and expand as energy requirements. Here's the battery ready solution roadmap. So for example here, the single phase main XH from 2.5 kilowatt to 6 kilowatt. And for the three phase inverters, we got the mid and mode from 3 kilowatt to 10 kilowatt and 11 to 30 kilowatt. So all these inverters, both from single phase and three phase, all these inverters compatible with one high voltage battery, which is called APX. So with our APX high voltage battery system, you can schedule your storage from 5 kilowatt hour up to 30 kilowatt hour, making it ideal for household with growing energy demands. So all the difference they will have here is the BMS difference. The batteries modules are the same, but the single phase using like P0 and P2 is for the three phase. That's because of the voltage difference. So here's an example. So modes, here's for example here modes 10 kilowatt. We can receive the generation from the panels up to 20 kilowatt, and here's like 10 kilowatt to charge your battery and 10 kilowatt feed your loads. But do remember, because of the batteries is 0.5 C, that means only half capacity can be charged within 1 hour. So that means 5 kilowatt hour batteries only have 2.5 kilowatt charge and discharge power. So if you want to reach the maximum power rate of this inverter, which is 10 kilowatt, you will need four of the battery, which is 20 kilowatt hour in total at least. So it can achieve like 10 kilowatt charge and discharge power. So here is the mid 30 kilowatt XH. Is quite similar with the mode. So for a 30 kilowatt inverter, you can have 60 kilowatt from your panels, and 30 kilowatt charge your battery, and 30 kilowatt your feed your load. So like I said, so since it's 0.5C battery, you will, if you want to reach 30 kilowatt charge discharge, you will have 60 kilowatt hour battery at least. So the difference here is the mid got 2 battery ports. That means supports two stack of APX. One stack is up to 30. So that means 2 stack APX is 60 kilowatt hour total. So you will need like 12 batteries at least to achieve 30 kilowatt charging discharge rate from the battery. Yeah, here's all you need for the system. So inverter definitely is most important, and the data logger to monitoring the data, and by using our SharePhone app, you will be install it, and the users will be available through their app. So we provide the Shine Wi-Fi X and Shine Link X. All the X generation is suitable for the XH inverters. And smart meter, because now is people getting more serious about the export limiting. So do remember add a smart meter from Growatt. So you will be able either from the monitoring system and also to export limiting to the system. Yeah. APX battery, it depends how much capacity you will need. So it's from 5 kilowatt hour up to 30 kilowatt hour for the mode. And the backup solution we also have. So there's a SYN box. It's a backup box. Basically, you can add it and connect to the generation if there's no integrate. So when the grid is cut off, so it's the backup box will support the system switch to the off-grid mode. Then in that case, you will be able to use your batteries to feed your loads, or if you have a generator connect to your backup box, then you can just kick in it by the automatic switch. Similar to modes, mids also have this function. So all the difference is the batteries now is kind of up to 60 kilowatt hour. Like I said, because it have 2 battery ports, and the backup box is different because the previous mode is only supports 10 kilowatt surface, but for this one, because of the bypass of mid, so we can provide 30 kilowatt to support your home backup. Yeah. Now you see here is the APX battery. It's from 5 to 30 kilowatt hour battery. So maximum 15 kilowatt charge discharge power, one stack. So the advantage of this battery compared with the previous battery, we have the heating pads, which can support the inverters through the -10 degree up to 50 degree. So we have the heating pads. When the temperature, the sensor detects the temperature goes to around 2 degree, the heating pad will kick in, and around like 8 to 10 degree, it will automatically switch off. So yeah, since also it's IP66 design, so you can either choose install it outside or maybe just inside. It depends your local regulation. Yeah, the modular level energy optimizer. So it has been built in each of the batteries, so it can fully charge and discharge always. Since it have the optimizer, you can even mix the new and old batteries at any time. As well, once the batteries is connected, the system will self-balancing by itself. So how now here is showing you what you need for the 3 different inverters. So for the single phase main 2.5 up to 6 kilowatt single phase, you will require the XP0 BMS to connect to your APX battery. So this, since the inverter just have like 6 kilowatts, so the maximum charge and discharge power will be 6 kilowatt. But for the mode, 3 to 10 kilowatt, you will require the P2 BMS as from 1 to 6 piece and up to 30 kilowatt hour as well. So the inverters will support 10 kilowatt, so it will connect to like at least like I said 4 batteries. It can achieve like 10 kilowatt charge and discharge power. For the mid, it used to get up to 6, but now, like I said, it's get to 12 because the 2 battery ports. So it also used the P2 because the P2 just supports all 3-phase inverters because of the voltage difference between the 3-phase and single phase. 1 to 6 for 1 stack, and the 2 stack can be like 12, so which is 60 kilowatt hour, and achieve 30 kilowatt charge and discharge rate. Now, looking ahead, our product roadmap is filled with the exciting innovations. So we are constantly working to improve our offerings. So like I believe our mid-XH inverters are a prime example of this. So this inverter provides full power output for both AC and the battery system, offering the maximum flexibility for residential and commercial users. Yeah, so normally people can have like mid up to like 60 kilowatt hour battery, but I mean just like the same, just in case if they want the backup box, so which is here, the diagram is showing you in the video. You can connect to your important load, which is your backup load in front of the box, and the generator will be also on the different size, different ports. So once the grid is cut off and the SOC of the battery is low, I mean normally it will using your battery discharger to feed your loads, but if your SOC is low, then you will kick into your generator and just require automatic switch can just feed your loads. So since this 3-phase system, unbalanced function also useful for that. So here's an example. For the mid 30 kilowatt hour inverter, for example, we require 3 kilowatt export limiter. When in that case, if your load is using it, so 1 kilowatt required from one of the phase. So 2 kilowatt so you can see on the picture, 2 kilowatt on your phase 1, and provide your 1 kilowatt to your loads and 1 kilowatt to your grid, and the rest of your phases, L2, L3 will just export, will just generate 1 kilowatt each, so it will all export your grids. Yeah, so we provide, so that means we provide 100% the unbalanced power. Yeah, for those of you who already have a solar or energy system in place, so we also offer the easy-to-use retrofit solutions. Our inverter and batteries can be integrated into the existing system, allowing you to upgrade your energy compatibility without replacing your entire setup. So I think this flexibility ensures that your energy system can get into new technologies and the future demands, while still making the most of the investments you've already made. Basically, add most or mid XH inverters to your string inverters. You can require our 6CT meter, which can connect to the outputs of your first string inverter, and the second 2CT connect to output from our hybrid inverter. They can talk to each other, and because you still can use our Growatt meter. It comes with a meter, so CT meter. So it will tell our server, and you will see on your Shuffle app how much generation from your first inverter, and we can use this PV now to charge the battery and also to export to the grid. The only thing need to be mentioned is we can't really control the first system, because if the first string inverter is not from Growatt, we can't really control to stop its generation. So in that case, if not from Growatt, we can't guarantee the export limiting. All we can do is to set the export limitation on our hybrid inverter, which is mode and mid exchange. But for example, the first string inverter gonna like generate like 50 or 100 kilowatt. We only can just limiting our hybrid inverter to 0, but the rest of the power have to go export to the grid. Yeah, one of the key benefits of our products is their schedulability. So whether you are looking to expand your system with more inverters, batteries, or solar panels, so we also has made it incredible easy and add capacity. So for example, our mid XH, the system supports parallel communication with multiple inverter, battery, and PV system. So this means you can grow your setup to meet the demands of a large household or business without needing to replace the existing components. Now we can add the mid XH to the system up to three inverters, and each of the inverters can have connect to their own panels and batteries. Like I said, batteries still can be up to 60 kilowatt hour of one inverters. But now you can just imagine if you have 3 inverters in parallel, now you can have 3 times 60, which is 180 kilowatt hour in total battery. And that's 3 for the battery system. But if you don't have the battery, by using our SEM, the smarter energy manager, you can, if there's no batteries, you can connect up to nine inverters in total. So yeah, we call it SEMX, the Smart Energy Manager. It comes with a smart Shine Master, which can monitor multiple inverters up to like 9 or even 10. But it also comes with a 3-phase meter on the side. It can limiting the power export to the grid. So do remember to add a SEM if you have multiple inverters. If you require the multiple dongles, it doesn't work, because we have to control each of the system to export to the grid. Only by Shine Master X and 3-phase meter can meet the G100 regulation. Yeah, next is our Growatt's biggest commercial system now. So in middle, now you can see the weight with storage hybrid inverter, and also on the left is the APX commercial battery. So the inverters called weights from 50 to 100 kilowatt, and we provide AC coupled UPS and hybrid UPS function. And for batteries, battery is 14 kilowatt hour each one, but the capacity, the whole system capacity can be like 71 up to 200 kilowatt hour. Yeah, since the battery is 0.5C, so similar like the APX high voltage battery. So each battery is 14 kilowatt hour. So that means like 7 kilowatt charge and discharge for one battery. And since it has like IP66, so whatever indoor or outdoor installation is suitable. Yeah. So for the inverters, 50 to 100 kilowatt for 400 and 480 volt on the AC side, and batteries is 71 kilowatt hour to 200 kilowatt hour, 5 to 14. This is battery package. So up to 3 pieces system in parallels operation in off-grid modes. But if you want to just using it on the on-grid mode, then up to 9. also using the SEMX. We choose the LFP battery as the highest safety level of the battery cell. So just for the safety and multi-level protection from the inverter's battery system. Module-level energy optimizer. So this is similar like the APX, the high voltage one. It's built in the pack level power optimizer. So that means the battery will automatically self-balance by itself once the system has been connected. Even you mix them in different SOC, as well, just doesn't really matter. And also even the voltage difference, it will charge by force charging it by itself. You can, so since the optimizer is here, now you can even mix the new and old battery. So even like we used to suggest customer cannot mix the battery because the cycle difference and the capacity, the total capacity of the batteries is different. The performance wouldn't be very well, but this one is being paralleled. So, and also the optimizer here is here, it will just individually work. So it doesn't really matter if you just mix 1 year or 5-year battery. Now here's some solutions for the weight and APX system. So normally people just add here, just leave it here on the with the on-grid solutions. So now basically this inverter can connect to your panels from your PV ports, and here's the battery port as well on the side. But since you just apply this on the on-grid solution, you don't really think about the off-grid. We will not use the load port here. That's just for the off-grid for the backup. Then now here you just connect your AC on your grid port, and here's the AC breaker, which is here for the AC. Connect to your grid, and now you can just connect. Here should be distribution board. Then you can connect to your loads to the distribution board that would be on the same level. The next is the on or off grid solutions, which is we can switch from the on grid mode to the off grid mode. So that would be similar with the on grid solution. So, but the difference is you will separate your loads, which is one is the backup, the primary loads, and the secondary, which is non-backup loads. If you want to use it, even switch to off grid, then to link your primary loads to the load port on the inverters. So normally when it's on grid, there's a bypass breaker. The grid will feed your primary loads through the bypass breaker this way, and feed your secondary loads at the same time. But however, if the grid is cut off, the bypass breaker will just disconnect it. That means you will use our batteries, go through the inverters to go through the load ports to feed your primary, which is your backup loads. Yeah, of course, if there's the power cut, then definitely sometimes if the battery is not enough, then you want to add a generator. Yeah, that works. So similar like the on of the previous one, now you can just add the generator with the automatic switch on your backup loads this size, which is on top. So when the grid is on grid, it will feed your normal loads as usual, but when it's have the cut off, then it's the power from the batteries will go through the load ports to feed your primary loads. And here, when the inverters receive a signal from the battery, that will just tell you like SOC is low, you can't use anymore. Then the generator will kick in by the automatic switch, the ATS, and this one can either choose to feed your load or charge your batteries. Yeah, but the wiring would be different if you want to use the generator to feed to charge your battery. So for this special solutions and system. Just if you got any questions, just ask our sales or our pre-sale engineer. Right, yeah, and finally is the working mode for the three different three different modes for all our Growatt system. First is load first mode. Now, if the PV power generation is very well, then it will go through your inverters and feed your load first. When all your loads is feeded, then just charge your batteries, and still gonna have some power, then just export to grid if no export limitation. The battery first mode, yeah, so that means we will just charge your batteries now. So if the power generation is good, it will anyway charge your battery, but at the same time, the grid will feed your loads. And once your batteries has been fully charged, then your PV generation will go to feed your loads. But if there's no PV, that's no problem. The grid will charge your battery and feed your load at the same time. So when sometimes we need to do the test, or just if you just realize there's the cheaper pricing of the for the electricity, then you can force charge the battery, set like 1 hour, 2 hour time zone on your system, and now you can use your grid to charge your battery until it's fully charged. Yeah, and you can just use your power when the pricing is very high. Yeah, can save your money. And finally, the grid first mode. When the PV generation is well, then feed your loads first. Then it will using your power generation to export your grid. Because sometimes you would realize some the grid company, the power supplier, they would accept some of your export to the grid, maybe just few hours. Then you can just get the money back. Yeah, but sometimes there's no PV. You can even use your batteries to export to sell the electricity to the grid, as long as they're happy with that. Yeah, if there's export limiting, then you can't really do it. So yeah, you can just choose to discuss with your supplier first. Then if they allow to export to the grid, then that's no problem. Right, I think that's all for our training today. And before we finish it, there's some FAQ, just quick go through it. I think some of the installers just always email me, so I'll just make it more clear. First one, when will the new products be available in the UK? I've been made few different trainings, so especially for the new products release as well. Some all-in-one products and high voltage, the new products will be coming next year. So most of products will be coming the beginning of the next year, but some of them like the AC EV charger and the battery, the XH, the battery ready solutions, these XH inverters now all available in the UK. So just go check with your distributors, just get the pricing. Second one, I have an SPH system. Can I use the new APX high voltage battery with it? So basically, SPH, we've been selling in the market for a while. So this is low voltage system. It's come with a low voltage battery. So you can see the low voltage, high voltage, the voltage will be different. So APX is the high voltage. So you can't really mix them. And for the low voltage batteries, especially like GBLI 6532, that's one of the very popular one. It doesn't come with a BMS on top, so because it's built inside it, and also DC breaker is built in. You don't require anything else. But for APX, you will need a BMS, the module control, and the power module on top, just one. It's all built in, all in one BMS module. So you can't really mix them because of the voltage difference. Right. Next is where can I get the products information, such like the data sheets, user manual, certificates? Well, yeah, please visit the Growatt website here and select one of the products you are looking for, and just scroll down to the end. here's a download section, and you can just see all details you want. So 3 sections: datasheet, certificates in the middle, and user manual on the right. So if you didn't have any training, you can just have a read the user manual. If you got any questions, just call our hotline when you are on site. Well, yeah. If there's any related with the so like next questions, like the products reference, such like the G98, 99, and also G100, you can go to the ENA website. They just recently updated. We have made everything is the latest version, so you can choose to download the test report or just submit a reference number to the grade. Then, yeah, if there's any issues or something that doesn't really clear, just email me. Right. Yeah, and then finally, like G100 export limitation device. So DNO has just realized the export limiting is most important thing now, just being very serious about G100. We have the test report, everything has been submitted on the ENA. Just go check the test reports. But also just add a meter, like I mentioned before. All our Growatt meter come with the system will have the G100 export limitation dysfunction. So once you have the meters and just enable the export limiting function, then you will be able to see it. Or you can just go check the test reports. There's a few the meter selections. I mean, all of them is from our Growatt, so that's no problem. Yeah. How can I contact the Growatt technical support? So basically, we're based in London. There's like few people, like around 15 engineers now. So some of them just pick the phone and email them back. So you can just call our hotline by this number, or just email us, service.uk@growatt.com. You can just email us if you got any questions. But if it's quite emergency, call questions or problems, just call us, please. Yeah. Also, just feel free to join our official Growatt Facebook group to connect to other installers if you have any questions. So please scan this QR code. Well, we will just normally just post some questions and some tips how to install products perfectly and some details. We can, so many people in group chat now, so just join the group and just post any idea or something you want to say to the group chat. Yeah, I think that's all for our training today. Thank you very much, guys. And if you have any questions, just post on the chat box or the question box. I will stop sharing it now. I'll just have to read if anyone got a question. Hello, does the SYN support multiple inverter system, or does it only with a single inverter system? Well, yeah, it basically just supports one single inverter. Like I said, if you have like 30 kilowatt inverter, the backup box only supports a 30 kilowatt, and it can't really control 2 systems because when you're wiring it, the AC is connected to the one backup box. So that means you can only choose one. If you have like 3 inverters in parallel, and you have each of the inverters have one backup box. Yeah, because the SEM, the smart energy management, will control 3 of the system, but we can't really tell them which you should go, which backup box you should go. So basically, you will need 3. But yeah, if you really need the big backup for the SYN, I would personally suggest using the weight system, because that can up to 50, even 100 backup. That can be much better. Yeah. Do Growatt have any three-phase AC coupled inverters around the 1540? Yeah. So like I said, the mid 30 kilowatt, which is from 11 to 30 kilowatt, that inverters have the AC coupled function. That's why I says it's a retrofit function. It comes with a 6 CT inverter. 6 CT meter. You can connect. So basically, AC couple, you have an existing system from the string inverter. Now you want to charge the batteries. You can use our mid XH, right? To use it at a 6 CT meter, 3 CT connect to your string inverter outputs, 3 CT connect to your hybrid outputs. Then our inverters and our meters will update the data to the system. Then you can control the system. But like I said, the only problem could be the export limiting. We can't control the first inverter, but we can see how much generation from it. So we can limit our exports, but we can't really tell, or we can't really control the first one. Yeah, that would be a 6 CT. Now it's available in the UK. Yeah, I will send this PowerPoint to your email address later after this meeting. So if you have any questions, you can just, like I said, email us the ukservice@growatt.com or just call us. Does anyone still have some question? Yeah, if no, then we will we will just finish our meeting today. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I will do the training every 2 weeks. So if you feel like it's quite useful or just quite interesting with different topics, just feel free to join us. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. All right. See you guys.